All right, here we go. Eating with Jared by my side. Today is Friday, 24 October 2025. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi on a bowl of rice Chex. A Dairy Queen spoon red from when I did a sweet eats of a banana split from a Dairy Queen. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi. I didn't already say that. And I got sweet milk as a sweetener. And this is a screenshot of screen grab from a talk show session where Jared Leto talks to the host about the 2025 film Tron, which is why I chose red, because the light cycle he drives, which is like a motorcycle only fueled by like condensed sunlight in orb form, and wheels that are like, huge for the body of the vehicle, and there's only 2 wheels. So he talks about the movie 2025 film Tron, but he does a really good job of putting it into chronology, his own life story with the other Tron movies. And I screenshotted it here where he's talking about Tron Legacy. It's even in the captions, Tron Legacy. And I like Tron Legacy. I've done a dining with one of the light cycles, the vehicles that were used in this movie, were used, or similar at least, in 2010 film Tron Legacy. And so, I've talked about wanting to build one based on particle physics where, it stores the size of a flashlight and then turns into a full-on vehicle. And so I enjoyed this because he gave me, as a viewer, some sort of context and deepened my understanding of the film and the role he took of Ares and Tron Ares being meaningful for him in his own life story, and the meaning of the other movies he references, which were, I think he said 1982 and 2010, 2025. And they're not remakes. They're kind of concept continuation, which is pretty cool. Pretty novel for Hollywood. Yeah. I was like thinking about if he were to take my waking mode virginity, would we go to Cinnabon to celebrate? Would we order 3 rolls? And we each eat 1 and then we share the 3rd to work on our learning how to share? Or sharing. And then depending on where each of us live, do we celebrate twice? Once where he is, and once here, where I call home, in the greater Seattle area, in Washington State, United States of America, at least currently. I like the idea of having to share something. Like that's something that actor has to work on. Or gets to work on whether they want to. They have to share their movie. We both can view Tron Ares, Jared Leto. In that sense, as spectators to the movie. They get to share. So there we go. Thank you for joining Jared and Tanis and Jared for this dining with.